Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Vyi'zur here, my bounty hunter here on the world of Rishi. Where we last left off, we were causing a bit of a dispute with the Nova Blades, a pirate gang here on this world, and we were trying to get a hold of information as to why and what they were working on alongside the Revanites. We've caused a bit of a disruption now, so we're going to try and gain access to their base, the crash ship known as the Aggressor, see if their Commodore will let us know what he was working on with Revan. So, let's get ourselves underway. I think we have another bit of mail as well we can go check out. Pop our head into the cantina quickly, see what's being said. Ah, Eloise Moru. You don't know what a relief this is. You're breaking my man out of the slave prison on Slave Island. I've been trying to save enough to pay the Blades back taxes and get rent out, but the interest is so high. We're packing up before the Blades get wise and come looking. Oh, well, she is welcome. We have another member of the Slayers free here.
I am Darius of the Slayers 3. Our shamans declared a hunt on this world, and my siblings. Idiots. My prey is within the Nova Blades territory. But I'm sick of broken bones and torn flesh. I'm not returning.
So Darius of the Slayers 3 has recruited you to join his ritual hunt. Lure out a giant mud crab. To do so, you'll require the egg of the Oro bird. Okay. We have a sage here. And as soon as we step outside, they may become hostile.
Oh wait, I am not receiving. Repeat, I am not receiving. Where are you?
We have Zyril here, who is a stellar explorer. Her droid has been stolen and dismantled by the Nova Blades. Yeah. That sage could be a player of the Empire. But they could, of course... be a player of the Republic. I wasn't entirely sure. Until you step into just outside, you're now in the combat zone, so to speak. Map. So we have the Nova Blades base here. We need to gain access to the Aggressor's airlock, which means we need to destroy some communication towers and get their decoder modules so we can get the access codes. We have an Oro bird location here. And obviously the Nova Blades themselves will be carrying pieces of Zyril's astromech droid. Oh, I'm making a friend. So heading along this way to get the Oro bird egg first of all. Somewhere around here, there's a few Oro bird nests. Ah. That's one of them. Oh!
I think I knocked him cross-eyed.
Here we are. It's the second ritual hunt complete. Let's head on towards the Nova Blade compound now, where their base of operations is. Oh shit! We went too far into the water there. So here's the Aggressor. Well, it certainly wasn't the best landing in the world, was it?
Might try ducking next time.
Oh, we had a bonus mission. Whoops. Oh well. I'm just gonna mark this comm tower.
Fire, Chikaro!
And I'll take your decoder module, thank you.
You'll feel that later.
Incoming!
And another module. And here's Nova Blade Stronghold. Oops, wrong button. Pulled up the tutorial there.
Fire, Chikaro!
Okay, we have 5 or 6 pieces of 08 already. Make sure you're targeting the right person there.
Smooth.
Now, if I remember, since I've done this with Ava already, the bonus for defeating 25 of the Nova Blades only counts for the Nova Blades outside of the Aggressor, not inside the Aggressor. Thankfully, they're all stacked up in nice large numbers. Making my task relatively straightforward. This is the airlock entrance we need.
I try ducking next time.
Theron?
Finally in. Nice work. Now to see where Margok's hiding all his secrets.
You dirty, no-good pirate scum.
Funny. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, go ahead and laugh it up. Won't be laughing long. My forebears founded Raiders Cove. This is my island, and I'm not giving it up. So come on in. Do your worst. In the end, you ain't coming out alive.
They've got live slicers and they're managing network security on the fly. I can't do anything until they're offline.
I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will.
Okay. So we need to deal with their data slicers. Otherwise we're getting nowhere fast.
Hey, now that you've got access to the place, see what you can do about opening a line for me to slice in remotely.
Okay.
You'll feel that later.
Yeah, because we have a new bonus mission to defeat 15 of the Nova Blades and destroy some of their supplies. Ooh, here's the first slicer. And her turrets. Yeah, that's kinda why we're here. Funnily enough, if you didn't have connections, it might work out better for you. Not really, but maybe. He's ascending. That's the idea. Give me just a second.
Security measures are down. Trouble is, so's the network. Margok must have shut it down manually.
Well, we'll just have to go pay him a visit. Ah, Christ.
Smooth. Isn't how I planned on going.
Right, God's complaining, so let's heal him up.
This is my ship. Think you could just walk on in and be left alive?
I knocked him cross-eyed.
Got you on the ropes! Not a chance!
Goodbye, Commodore. Right. Unlock the data terminals once again.
Theron, are you getting this?
Loud and clear. I'm in. Full access.
This is the sort of momentum we could never create on our own. We need to maintain that momentum. Surely if the Revanites are done with the Nova Blades, as Revan indicated, they're on to the next stage of their plan.
There better be something in the Nova Blades files that sheds some light on what Revan's doing with those hyperspace routes.
Yeah, tell me about it. Starting to feel like flying blind is the new normal.
While Theron's pulling down data, I suggest you start to make your way back to Raiders Cove. Hopefully he'll have found something of use by then.
Sounds good. I might as well just jump straight back over to Raiders Cove. Turn in the side quests. Head back to the little hideout. See what Theron and Lana have discovered.
Perfect trophies and a fine hunt. Better than I could accomplish. The honors of our world are yours.
That's my droid. You've got my droid. We were mapping unexplored space. Rishi was our resupply point.
Well, you're welcome. You paid me for the convenience. Okay. Let's go see what they've discovered. Actually, we could have checked here. Aurora Morningstar, an assassin. Is he on the PvP instance of Rishi? Can't recall if that was the sage we saw earlier. Maybe that's her other combat style. Or it could just be someone else. I think it was someone else actually. I think that was one way of quickly checking whether or not the player we saw on the way to Horizon Island was actually a player of the Empire or the Republic. If they were a Republic player in a safe zone, they wouldn't have come up on the list.
What have we learned from the Aggressor?
Very little, I'm afraid. It would appear someone took it upon themselves to corrupt much of the data as a last resort.
It's a real mess, getting fragments but nothing incredibly coherent. The one thing that does keep turning up is the Mandalorian Margok brought up earlier, the one they call Torch.
What about her?
Well, it looks like Torch and Margok were thick as thieves for a while, then something happened. Had to do with the Revanites. Don't really know the details, but it looks like Torch moved her whole clan to another island here on Rishi. I've got the coordinates.
Chikaro, ready your ship. I'll go see what this Torch has to say for herself.
I'm sending Jakaro out on a scouting run. I've made local arrangements for your transportation should he not return in time.
Wow. You've been busier than I thought.
Get whatever information you can from the Mandalorians. With any luck, they'll lead us to the Revanites.
Hello? Hello? Are you the Grand Champion?
Who is this?
I'm Sarah Markin, Krista's daughter. She was your handler, right? On the Great Hunt? I heard you were on Rishi. I want to meet with you. Krista's dead.
Krista never mentioned you, and a lot of people have this frequency. A lot of people don't like me.
This isn't a trap. I know you'd shoot me. That's what you do. Look, without Krista, you'd still be on Droman Koss. Without Krista, you wouldn't have a ship. You may work for Sith now, but you didn't always. Besides, I'm not asking a favor. I'm offering a job.
Am I really a person you want to make angry?
Of course not. Look, I'm just on edge. Please, one meeting and you can walk away. I'm at the cantina. Bring your slicer if you want to check my story.
Huh. Krista Markin's daughter, if we take her at her word. Krista was going on vacation. I wonder where she decided to go. She got herself killed. And I wonder if it was the Revanites. They were asking... I'm guessing it was Revanites asking about us.
Sounds good.
I'm back.
You notice that a lot of dialogue at the moment isn't giving us companion influence. They're not approving or disapproving of what we say for the most part. So where is this Farrah Markham? Oh, she's in the Blaster's Path Cantina. If nothing else, I'm willing to hear what she has to say. She's got a job for us. We have a bigger problem at the moment, which could impede us from having jobs in the potential greater future. But I'm willing to hear her out, if nothing else. And if it's a trap, well then, this is why we carry a big gun. And a bunch of several smaller guns. And a flamethrower. And a carbonite freezer.
Thanks for doing this. Krista was crazy, but I kind of liked her. If something's happened.
Farrah Markin?
Stars, you're like a walking... Does anything you're wearing not kill people?
You said Krista was dead.
My mom. Yeah. She talked about both of you. She hunted for years, wanted me to take up the business, but coaching you was her biggest win. She got a rep for it. You made her respect it again. She liked that.
How long are you gonna talk without paying me?
You're impatient, I get that. I run a small shipping concern, direct-to-customer regulated goods.
Smuggling.
Right. Krista got killed protecting my business from the Canowin Syndicate. Thugs dealing in weapons and spice. Canowins have been after me for months. They want my roots, my customers. Krista's rep, your rep, made them keep their distance.
What sort of chatter is there about this syndicate?
I know it's pretty small. Just a few dozen men, but with serious credentials.
They skinned an exchange boss who wouldn't join.
A few weeks back, they started harassing me again. Krista showed up. I might have mentioned your name, too. The Canowins said they wouldn't fall for it this time. They said Mom was washed up. They said you're Imperial now. You don't do underworld jobs.
They didn't say that. That's not okay.
Everyone says it. That you escaped alive to become, I don't know, Dark Council enforcers. They killed Mom, but I still have money. I'm putting a bounty on the Canowins. I want their bosses in a bloody heap.
If you're telling the truth, then I have a message to send. I'll take the job.
I wouldn't lie. You terrify me. Finding the Canowins won't be hard. Start at the bottom, work your way to the leaders. Avax, Crone, and Dasted. Avax used to be an assassin for the Shevan conglomerate. Brutal, kind of a sadist. Crone's her brother, former slaver, loves his guns.
And Dasted?
Worked for the cartel until Makeb happened. Hit a colony ship once, spaced 500 people on board. Watch out for him.
I'll hit those three after the rank and file. Where do I look?
I've got a list of their hangouts. I'll stay in touch over comm if you want. I want you to know, I appreciate this. Krista would too.
I'm not pleased because you dropped my name. You got yourself into this mess. If you hadn't said my name, it would have nothing to do with me apart from Krista Markin told me what to target. That was purely business. So I'm looking for certain pirates, it seems. Ah. Right, okay. They could be, Ah, I see.
Better start running.
I'm not scared of you.
Better start running.
Trouble on the way.
Thank you, Mako. Just looking for a couple. Is it a boss? It is a boss. Huh. I saw the robes and like, no, it can't be.
Better start running.
I think they get the point. Where do I find the leaders?
They all own property nearby. I'd say go and knock. Tell him Krista says hi. Be careful, though. These guys are violent, but they're not stupid.
Go knock on some doors.
The Great Hunt champion. Chris was in front. Shouldn't you be bodyguarding him off?
Take that!
I've got no business here. We don't even operate in space. What's the problem?
Problem is, you were talking shit about my reputation.
I'm here about
I know
Crystal
who
Martin.
you are. Guess we underestimated you. You'll still die today.
Sarah, the job is done. I'll be back soon.
Just jump straight back over to the cantina.
You did it. You're sure you did it? Dested wears armor.
Trust us, armor melts.
The Canowin Syndicate is finished. Its leaders are dead.
Thank you. Really, thank you. I don't like having people killed. But we had to. Not just for the business, but for my mom. She'd be glad it was you.
Spread the word. I don't like having my rep questioned, and the Syndicate won't be talking.
Rishi's isolated, but people will hear. Don't worry. I've got your money, as promised. Everything I have without selling what's left of the business. Can I ask you something, though? I know you're not like a citizen, but you must have opinions about working in the Empire.
You don't last as a bounty hunter by judging your clients. I stick by that. Mostly.
It's complicated, but if we weren't doing the work, someone else would. And at least we're professionals.
Of course. I'm not questioning your decisions. So, just a thought. You must be big enough to have some authority there. Priority access, clearance codes, that sort of thing.
What are you suggesting?
Now that my business is safe, I want to expand. You could get me access to Droman Kos. I could sell contraband to a whole new market. We'd both profit.
I'm not in the business of crime. If you don't understand that, I doubt you understood Krista.
You don't have the right to say that. When's the last time gang trouble even scared you? You used to work for Nemro the Hutt. You used to get your hands dirty.
Come on. We did what we came to do. And if that's the life we left behind, maybe we're better off. Maybe we shouldn't miss it.
Aye. It's another way of earning credits, I won't deny that, but at the same time, smuggling will just end up with us getting another bounty to our name. If I want to be a smuggler, I'd be a smuggler. I'm a bounty hunter. That's what I do. This is why we don't get involved with other people's jobs and business. We just pick up the bounties, grab the target, deliver to client, earn the money. It's a nice simple life. Okay, so what we'll do is take a break here. When we come back, we'll be speaking to this Makora, the local who has a ship that'll hopefully get us to Torch's Island. See what we learn about the Mandalorians and their connection to the Revanites, why they were working alongside the Nova Blades.
I've got good suppliers. Only the best sold here.
So we are considered a legend now. So we can now get the swoop bike. Oh no, I was always the legend. It was the people in Makeb that I was the legend, that I had to become a legend with. That's right.
Feel free to browse.
Okay, but we will take a break here. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. When we come back, as I say, we'll head over to the Mandalorian Islands, see their find their connection to the Revanites, hopefully piece together what their plan is. We'll likely bring Torian along because, well, I'd like to see if there's any unique dialogue with Torian coming along to the island. But, as always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.